して4人目ですね、ラムさんにお越しいただきました。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。じゃあまず最初の質問なんですけど、もう簡単な自己紹介をお願いしてもよろしいでしょうか。
自己紹介なら私は日本語で頑張ります。
で、お願いします。
ラムと申します。ベトナムのハノイに生まれた。私はもう結婚した後、2011年、日本妻と一緒に日本仕事です。で、今はもう4歳の息子がいて、
よくね、写真スタイル撮ってるで、
ワークスタイルテックで仕事とかで自分の生活も本当にとても楽しみ。で、趣味はゲーム。
ゲームやられるんですね。
前はゲームの会社で。
そうなんですか。
そうです。ゲームもプレイ大好きで。もう最近ハマってることはキャンプです。
キャンプと全然違う。ゲームめちゃインドア。
そうですね。
キャンプめちゃくちゃアウトドアです。
子供があるだから。
子供がいるからじゃあどっか連れて行こう。
そうですね。一緒に遊べるところ。
いいな。僕もちっちゃい時からキャンプしたかったです。最近どこ行きました？
今週末。
今週末行くんです。
日光で。
日光でキャンプ。天気だけが心配です。
でも雨じゃない。雨です。もう晴れてでも
晴れます。
夜は2、3度。
めちゃくちゃ寒い。ちゃんとあったかい格好していかないと。ありがとうございます。じゃあ次の質問です。今エンジニアをやられてると思うんですけど、なぜエンジニアになろうと思ったのか、そのきっかけを教えてください。
So when I was junior high school, and my mom and dad bought me a PC, and then I played it, and I can play game, and actually I can do programming too. And then after finished high school, when I need to choose which university I want to join, and then I just apply for, because I like computer, so I applied to the university called Hanoi University of Technology. And then after that I start my engineer study. So and then to become an engineer, there's an exciting thing, which is you create something. You can create, for example, you do programming, right? And then you can actually give for example, you can make a game, or you can do something, and that kind of thing it help people. For example, to make people fun, or to help them to increase the speed of the work, or reduce the workload or something like that. And also when I actually work, especially in Workstyle, I have the opportunity to solve to hear the problem from the client, and then to solve that. And that kind of thing is really make me really excited. So that's why I really enjoy being an engineer.
ありがとうございます。ハノイの大学でエンジニアのプログラミングやってたんです。
そうです。
海外の人多いですよね。そういう海外でエンジニアになろうとするとやっぱりエンジニア学校に行かないといけないですよね。日本って結構大学出てなくても途中から自分で勉強してエンジニアになれたりできるんですけど。
そうです。でも最近もっと優しいかな。
優しくなりました。
で前は大体大学とか学校とかでも最近は例えばオンラインコースもたくさんありますね。
そうなんですね。
皆さんねブートキャンプというのオンラインスクールとかオンラインコースとか勉強してエンジニア。
時代は進んでいくんですね。じゃあ次の質問です。ワークスタイルテックに入る前で何をされてましたか？どういう仕事内容とか教えてください。
So before when I graduated, I joined an outsourcing company in Vietnam at first, and doing as an engineer, junior engineer. So and then after 2 years, 2011, I moved to Japan with my wife, right? And at that time, I worked with an e-commerce US company. We built an e-commerce website. And
US のカンパニーなんですね。
そうですね。
でも日本に支社があったみたいな。
で、日本人ですね。でも US なんか本当に US 会社です。で、その時は私はなんか配偶者ビザで、なんか妻はなんか日本の会社。
ああ、そうなんですね。
でも私はなんか配偶者ビザだから、でその時はなんかフリーランスみたいかな。でも US 会社。
ああ、そう。
で、あとはso and then after that, 2014, I came back to Vietnam, and then and with few of my friends, we created like a company to making like mobile game. And then 2016, actually I came back to Japan, start working with Warside from that time, 2017 until now. So not so much.
結構前からワークスタイルテックにいらっしゃる。結構古株というかね気づけばね
6年
それぐらいですね。5年6年が経ちましたね。ありがとうございます。じゃあ、次の質問です。なぜそのワークスタイルテックで働こうと思ったのか、その理由教えてください。
So at first, actually I looked for a job like in Waterloo, and then I saw this company is writing in English. Of course, because at that time my Japanese was not really good. And I also was attracted by the vision of the company, like work better, like make the workplace better, less for the employee. So that's why I applied, and then I talked with Dory, and then during like working with him, actually I felt like it's really interesting. And then Dory is really like the person that I can work with, so I really enjoy that kind of thing. And then like work in Worksite Tech, and then I can use my like engineer skill to make the product, and then to kind of like to make it like really useful for clients, and then client happy, and then they pay us money, right? And that kind of thing is, as an engineer, it's really exciting. Like like before I making game, right? And then making game is bring joy and fun to people. But like after that, when joy like Worksite Tech, kind of like you make like some useful thing for people. So that also quite exciting to me. So and then in 2019, my kids was born, and then kind of my whole life kind of changed. I need to spend more time for the family, and the company also quite supportive for that. So now I have a like work-life balance. So I have a time to work, but I also have a time for my family as well. So that's like that's the thing that the reason that I work like that.
ありがとうございます。じゃあ、次の質問です。今、ワークスタイルテックでエンジニアをされてるんですが、具体的にどんなお仕事内容というか、どういうふうに働いていらっしゃいますか？
So my role is head of engineering, and then but because we are just a startup, so basically I involved in almost of the thing like related to the product. For example, like when we receive the requirement, it can be like from the client or from sales team or from like our CEO, like something like that. And then we did discuss it, and then we define the features. We define all the related things like schedule, and then I connected with our team in Vietnam, and then pass the work to them, and then answer that question also. And then after they finish it, I checking, and then deploying, and then releasing to the client, and also involved in like fixing the bug or like support the client, because actually like we need to do like all the things because we're small, right? And then I also do like strategy or like managing people, especially the one team, and also like recently do hiring as well. So that's like my main work.
ありがとうございます。売れてますね。大変ですか？
まあなんかもう慣れました。
ありがとうございます。じゃあ次の質問です。ワークスタイルテックのいいところ、グッドポイントと悪いところ、バッドポイントを教えてください。
So the good point, as also I mentioned about like on the some question before, which is like I can use my like engineer skill to make something useful, and then I can have the work-life balance. Actually, now that kind of thing is like the most important thing for me. And actually, one more thing is I like to work with like all the college because they kind of really friendly and also like on the work kind of like very professional, very like hardworking. So I really enjoy working with them and also with you. and then the bad thing, I think they because of the startup, so everything is kind of messy actually. Like we don't really have the flow, like step by step thing, but like we need to involve in a lot of things, and then something is kind of unorganized and kind of like really messy, and also like because of that, so we are also under high pressure. Like we need to do a lot of work. Actually, for example, like in order to serve the client, we need to try very hard, and then we need to, and then because we don't really have a lot of resource, so within our limited resource, we need to do like, for example, like double amount of the work, for example, in order to achieve like something, and sometimes like it's quite challenging. So some people like it, but some people don't like it. And then also related to that, like you need to be able to work individually. Like when you join, actually it's you need sometimes you need to figure out yourself like what you need to do. It's like no one will tell you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this in detail. But everyone need to know like, oh, we have the goal like this, and then myself, we need to figure out ourselves like, what I need to do in order to achieve the goal. How to like to communicate, not communicate, but how to work with the other people, like for the same goal, that kind of thing. And then something that I think like it's not really bad, so like sometimes really bad. But the thing is, for example, like we as an like engineer, I want to make the, like a perfect product, like with the work like easy to use, or like some product that like it reflect ourselves. Like, for example, like I want to make this feature because it something like it, but the reality actually it's not the client one. What client want? Sometimes client requested like different thing, totally different thing, and then we need to do that in order to get the client. Something like that. Of course, I don't know because that makes our service or product quite messy. But on the other hand, it brings us money, so the company can survive. So that kind of thing. So I mean, like, is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. But I can't like.
じゃあ次の質問で、今エンジニアチームで頑張ってると思うんですけど、なんかこれからこういう風になりたいな、こういう風なエンジニアチームを作りたいみたいなのがあれば教えてください。
So for the engineer team, actually I don't really have the good idea how the team should be. But for example, like to think about someone when they join, what I consider about, which is of course like technical skill. You need to have some kind of skill. Maybe that is not like at senior level, can be also can be junior level, but like somehow they I can see the potential in there. So I kind of like you love the engineering work, then someone like me like I want to create something that helpful or something like that. And the second thing is of course communicate skill, like you're able to communicate with people. Actually that kind of thing I'm not so good at actually, because I'm quite like my Japanese is quite limited, so I kind of use it. I can work, but for example like I cannot really talk fluently with people. But somehow I mean like I can manage it, and then I feel really enjoy that. Also the third thing is the leadership skill. Like people need to like even like if you are engineer or you are the designer, but you can somehow you can lead the team, because actually our work is we do outsourcing quite a lot in our product, and then sometimes you need to kind of like to guide people, to lead people. So it's not like you do it yourself, but you instruct like another person to do it. That kind of thing also necessary. And the last thing I think like it's also important, which is like the new engineer should like fit with our culture. Like he like it, and then want to work with us or something like that. I think like sporting like is important.
ありがとうございます。じゃあ最後の質問です。ワークスタイルテックに入社を考えている人、ワークスタイルテックで働いてみたいなと思う人に一言お願いします。
So if you like our team or if you like our product, please join us. That's all.
ありがとうございます。はい、それでは本日はラムさんにインタビューをさせていただきました。はい、じゃあどうもありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
それでは。